grass that you can get, the purple grass weeds. You can
Yeah,
get
you go
in the
fight
forest.
the tree things in the
And you can get the stuff to get rid of both toxic and poison.
yeah.
But no one tells you can do that. It's just, it's there.
Jeff,
If you're willing to do the farming and the grind.
No, the lack of direction can be a problem, but I think that like I think the Souls games quite nicely reward the player for going through each area and being thorough. There's some stuff that's a tad bit bullshit to figure out, but I think overall it does a good job of overall rewarding the player for accomplishments. It punishes the player's failure. Yeah, but
I think it's going now.
If you have that person,
check for me?
I'll take a look. If you have the person, but like,
it's so much harder to hear everyone when I do this. The stream capture this.
What it still comes down to, James, is that like it's a different mentality you need to get into and be comfortable with being forced to go to in order to appreciate the Souls games. Again, they're not for everyone, and that doesn't make you better or lesser of an individual for not being able to appreciate the freaking Souls game. But at the same time, there's nothing liking the way that Dark Souls
1 sec, I'll be right back, guys.
plays as well, right? So it really comes down to like, do you enjoy this? Do you not enjoy this? If you don't enjoy this, whatever. Who cares? Any pretentious fuck who thinks that makes them lesser of a gamer because you don't like Souls is an idiot. If I had to choose between siding with the Dark Souls community or siding with people who are going after, and the Dark Souls community is like, oh, you don't play Dark Souls, therefore you're bad at video games, I will step to the other side of the people who are being attacked by the Souls community, and I will say, so what?
Okay, I'm back.
People are allowed to like games other than Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Just because they don't like Souls doesn't make them lesser of a gamer.
So,
and you guys are idiots for thinking that you have to play a Souls game to be good at video games.
Just one thing about how I'm gonna be streaming here. I do kind of want to try and like keep like stuff related to the stream to its extent, if possible. Just because like I don't know if anyone else is gonna watch or not, but we'll see. But yeah, I just kind of want to see if I can do that.
Depending on how many people are in, it may get sidetracked though with us having side conversations.
Yeah, it's okay if it gets sidetracked as long as it doesn't drown everything out.
Yeah.
Like I kind of like there's a reason I'm capturing like the chat. Can you see the stream when it's not in a full size window right now?
Yep.
Okay, so you can see like the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like through Discord?
Yes, I am currently watching your stream through Discord.
Okay, just making sure. Cool.
But
so I guess I'll start now. Actually, well, I'll let you finish. Why don't you? I'll let you finish your conversation before we start, just because I don't want to.
I think I mostly concluded. I think I just need to like rehash everything I said. I think.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Again, it doesn't matter what game you play. You're not any better than another person because you play a certain game. You're not better at video games because you play like Souls versus like fucking Metroid. And just because you're good at Souls doesn't mean that you're like the be-all end-all champion of like difficult video games. I would say that some bosses I've versed at higher difficulty in Ace Combat have given me a harder time than some Souls bosses I've versed. Like, and it's not just like the boss itself; it's the entire mission. Like the whole. This is gonna go a little longer. I'm sorry, Alex.
That's okay. Go for it.
The whole secondary mission, bonus mission in Ace Combat 7's DLC. Probably one of the most punishing missions I've ever done in an Ace Combat game, and they top it off with probably the toughest Ace Combat fight I have ever had. And again, to rehash there, you got stealth missiles, you got about a 1 second window of opportunity for your lock-on to be effective. You've got drones that are going to go and guide railgun shells that'll basically one-shot you if they go off. And you're pretty much fighting a 2v1. Like, that's never, all those things have been at the same time. I've never been done in an Ace Combat game. And coupled that with me playing on a difficulty that I don't normally play on, it was a bloodbath.
That equals dead.
That was a fucking hard time, but now that I've gone and I've learned the fight, like, oh my god, it's a good time.
Okay.
That fight gets me pumped up every time I play it.
So I'm gonna have a cutscene right at the beginning of this thing as well. So.
Oh, you're starting right from the beginning?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm going through the whole Prime trilogy, so I'm gonna do the entire thing.
Sweet. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna go play that mission real quick before I continue with doing Sims. I'll still watch, I'll be moderately distracted by the fight.
Okay, so yeah, starting a new Hypermode playthrough on this game.
Hey guys, welcome to In-House Gaming. My name is Babblerab, and I'm currently sitting in my house.
I wonder if on the stream if all the volume settings are good, because like on my end, it's like the game audio is really high.
Allow me to quickly go onto the tubes of you and verify that...
Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to a derelict space vessel in orbit above Town 4.
Try to sound like puppets when we say that.
Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to do it.
How do you spell dragon? Is it Durgan or Dargan?
No, it's just dragon, actually.
It's N disgruntled dragon, right?
That's correct, yeah. I thought you were subbed to me. You should be able to just...
Babblerab is not subbed to you, I don't
Maybe
think.
it's CCG that's subbed to
Oh
me.
no, I am subbed. I am subbed. I'm a liar. Stand by.
Okay. There is a cutscene right now, though, so... Yeah, just give me a second. I'll tell you when the cutscene's over.
Yeah, it's over. It's good now, by the way. I can see it.
Sweet.
Wait, you should grab out your games first.
We don't need more during the cutscene. Shut up.
Honestly, this game has aged remarkably well for,
I'll give you those. I will give you that. It looks really good.
David, did you just say my mama has aged remarkably well? That's so disturbing, man. But alright. That's funny, I'll give you that. But yeah, like for a 2002 game, this is so super good.
I can't remember. It was like PlayStation, it was what, PS1, N64, and Genesis, right?
No, this is
Or Dreamcast.
GameCube generation.
No, I know. I'm just trying to think of the generation. That wasn't during the same generation as PS1, though. That was PS2.
Yeah, it's PS2. This is the equivalent for Sony at this point. But yeah, no, and not to mention, this game ran in 60 FPS back then too, which was cool. It's still.
I mean, I'm looking back. I'm looking back at like the Ace Combat 5, Ace Combat 0 stuff. I can't get those games over 480p. I mean, you play it predominantly for the gameplay, but this is visually much better than even the Ace Combat games.
Die, asteroids.
And this is coming from a big. This is coming from a fucking big ass sucker for Ace Combat.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, as long as you give credit where it's due, I think that, like, you know, being opinionated is okay.
The big thing that kept me even hooked on Ace Combat 0 to this day is not the graphics. It was the story, the gameplay,
that's
the
totally
experiences that you went through, right? Like, Minecraft's a good example of you don't need pretty graphics
Yeah, no kidding.
to
eh?
have a good game. That being said, there's
Wait.
nothing wrong with a game looking nice to this day. Like, look at Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. That is a good example of graphics that have aged remarkably well.
Yes, like, honestly, I think that, like, when you were talking about story and gameplay and all that, that's a hell of a lot more important than graphics.
Yeah.
Like, these games look nice, especially for the era, and I hope Metroid Prime 4 looks nice, but, you know, that's not the top priority for me.
It'd be
Airlock
nice to see.
repressurization successful.
It'd be nice to see a what's it called? It would be nice to see like a remaster of Ace Combat 5 or like Ace Combat 0 or Ace Combat 4, like what's considered the Holy Trilogy, but like it's not something that like saw something else. Okay, I'm gonna stop ranting now because I've got to focus on getting a damn score within the time limit.
Alright, so first major room. Oh yeah, I got most of the logbook data already, if not all of it.
Oh, we're going under the bridge. This is a mistake!
Parasites. Biohazardous materials. 0009. Destination data. I forgot that these are. Sometimes I forget.
Alex's time tonight.
Sometimes I forget that they have these on this ship. Yeah, this guy is dead. Death caused by severing of the spinal cord. Oh, look. I wonder how that happened.
Fuck, I need to take out those Aegis.
Dead. Analysis shows incredibly large muscle structures surrounding the jaw area, food sacks containing massive amounts of death caused by severe flame damage to exoskeleton. So he burned to death.
That's the end of that Aegis almost.
You scan all these too. It's like, yeah, vessel's been jettisoned. So they're fucking awful.
There was trying to dunk on the enemy ship. Boss.
Death caused by acidic burns to body chemicals.
Lovely ship shooters.
This guy is not bad. Weak life signs detected. Prints of large white marks can be seen against him. Now there's an imprint of a charge here.
That's the end of the frigates.
I'm in a frigate right now.
Nice.
Yeah. Death caused by excessive trauma to cranium. That would be the rubble that fell on his head. I love how it tells you how all the space pirates die.
The scanning's cool on that, honestly.
Yeah, that was always that was like my favorite part growing up is the scanning on this game. It got me really immersed. All the detail. It's very, very fun. And this is an interesting way of telling you to go this way as well. You see these little bugs go through the little corridor.
Well, you don't need to have like a mission objective, right?
Well, you do have a hint system in this game that tells you where to go, but you can actually turn it off.
Oh yeah?
And you're the intention is to kind of find your way around by exploring, and a lot of the time, if you're attentive enough, and you explore enough, like, within your limitations, you'll know what your limitations for exploring are, and you'll know what opens up every time you get an upgrade.
Yeah.
Like, I can,
Trigger
like, there's an example. I'm
sorry.
You sunk my battleship. There's a
No,
pretty
that's one of the-
good
that's one of the
example of that
comments
coming up, actually, in the
That's
next
what-
area.
That's one of the comments that one of your freaking wingmen makes when you sink like a freaking battleship, and I just think it's
What?
so stupid.
Really?
It's just, like, you shoot a battleship and like one of your wingmen is like, Trigger just sunk a battleship, and I'm like, I'm reading more into this than I have any need to, but it's funnier the more I consider it now.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think anything of it when I first watched it, that I'm just like, the funnier it gets, the more I consider it. Because it's just such a stupid thing to say, it's just such a weird thing to say.
Oh, faulty unknown low life signs detected. This creature appears to be in this hibernation.
The state of dead.
Well, no, it's not dead.
Oh yeah, not dead, my bad.
But there was one in the earlier room that was dead. Oh, wait, that's not what I was trying to scan. Oh, it's talking about the parasite queens. The fluid sacs in the mouth enlarge after mutation. This allows for increased production of corrosive bile. It is really hard to hear you. You are super quiet on my end. I'm gonna try and up your volume in Discord, but I already have you at 140. I'll put you at 200 and see if it goes. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna help much, but I'll try. Okay. I'll scan this guy. There we go. Severe internal damage detected. That's all.
Severe dead. Protection.
Yeah, that too.
If he's not dead, he's probably going to die.
Yeah, basically. Both legs of this creature are broken. Oh, well, that explains why he's lying on the road. He's still gonna shoot me. Yeah, you are done. That's what you get for trying to shoot me. Or whatever. Okay, so what I don't think I've shown you this area, have I, Jeff?
Remember, I am not gonna have
but
much...
just the cool thing here is that there's supposed to be 3 containers like this one.
Yeah.
And 2 of them are broken. and there's the not a not so suspicious trail of acid leading to that vent cover, which
I'm
has been
sure nothing
smashed
bad
in.
will happen. Just go into the vent cover.
Yeah, but here's well, I can't go into the vent cover. I have to go around. But here's the thing. That's kind of telling us, one thing I really think is cool here is that kind of tells you...
Someone left, no, Brandon.
Oh, that kind of tells you that there were 3 of these things, right? And we see one that is hibernating, and then this room here, there was a dead one, right? That had
so there's one more.
down in that had gone down in a firefight with a bunch of space pirates.
Yeah.
Like if you look more at the scenery in that room, you can see it, like it looks like it crashed right through the wall. And then there's just like, you can kind of envision it, but, But anyways, yeah, this is basically like, oh, there's still one more, if you're reading enough into it. Also, another interesting thing, coils on this ventilation cap look unstable. That'll come into, that comes in later. So, we got these turrets here.
I just shot down 2 Rafflecopters.
Swall, boom, dead. Auto defense turret, use missiles for every casing. And honestly, missiles are a lot more guys. We have 2 on Hypermode at this point, and they're 4 later. The turrets on the Orphean are actually pretty cool ones you see down on the planet later. Do I hear things being shot at right now?
It's entirely possible.
No, in the game. What's going on up there? Oh. Since it's not happening anymore, I'll say hi to this guy. Specimen solitary holding 1, phase on level unknown status. Xenotropic life form unstable. Use caution. So this is a cool callback to the 2D platformers. Some of particularly like Super Metroid and the original Metroid. This enemy here pictured it's called a Sidehopper. It's from the older games. Unfortunately, though, you don't actually get to see one in the game. That's the closest you get. But it's still pretty cool. You get a bit of a preview as to some of the enemies you're gonna see now. It's like these holding cells have various enemies that you see on the planet in them. Ow. Or wasp. Oh wait, I want to scan them. There we go. Brain hemorrhage detected. This creature's aim will be hindered by damage from movements. There's this guy. Minimal injuries assessed. Use caution. Maximum fire. He is history. Dead. So I don't know what was happening up here before, but I don't know. 6 pirates. Status acid burns have welded the joints of the exoskeleton. Dead. You guys still here? I can't really hear anybody right now.
Yeah, I am. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm focusing.
That's
I'm
alright.
a little bit behind in the mission now.
I thought I heard James again. Again, he's being quiet. It's hard to hear him. I'm sorry, James. I don't know if there's much I can do with it. I just can't hear you very well. I'll do my best to hear you when you're talking, though. Okay, so there's a cupcake up here. Expert minimal injuries assessed. I did it. So like so fast, motherfucker. Lock enabled. Please insert conveniently acquired metallic sphere. Death caused by severe lacerations to the abdomen. He is dead. Death caused by removal of internal
James.
organs. That's interesting. Also, the music and tone changes a little here. One cool thing, I think this might be kind of randomized because it doesn't usually happen, but it happened once. When I got to this point and the music changed, I heard a roar off in the background in the distance somewhere.
Well, that's a little bit unnerving.
Yeah. And I thought for a moment maybe that I just never noticed it, but it doesn't seem to happen every time. Because I've played through the game several times since then.
Ouch. Gotcha.
Either way, that would have been cool foreshadowing if that happened.
Yep. I mean, they have in Bloodborne like the cleric beast, like make a big shriek at a certain point in the game, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like when you're like just the first few seconds of you
Cause,
getting
like,
out of your
acid burn.
circus. It's great.
Okay, and then they give you a save station here too, so we all know what's coming.
Boss fight.
Yeah, this is honestly a very easy boss though. It's almost like a tutorial boss, but it's still a very good boss fight. It's just easy.
This is a very easy boss. Hey, Dark Souls 3, are you watching? Take notes on how to make a decent tutorial boss. I'm kidding, I have a lot of respect for Gundyr, it's a good fight.
Gundyr is a great fight.
Morphology, space pirate, status, dad. This creature looks like it struggled to get through this door. What about this guy? He dead too. Status, death caused by cranial trauma. And then this guy. Death caused by severe laceration. The subject looks like it has been partially eaten. That is
I am not paying attention, bad things could happen to me.
That's okay. I'm still reading these anyways. I want to kind of be more, I kind of want to cover things a little bit more in this playthrough, so that anyone who watches, you know, gets to see that.
Totally.
These creatures still contain a heat signature. They have not been here for very long. No life signs detected. Analysis detects large amounts of blood missing from the carcasses. These bodies may have been used for nourishment. Pattern consistent with predator behavior. Oh boy. There is a predator somewhere here.
But not the missile kind.
What do you mean the
Traeger just sank a battleship! Sorry. I just got that line of dialogue. I'm taking out a battleship.
There it is. Hello there. So this is the parasite queen that was missing. It was here. Yeah. Get hit with spike really fast.
Evacuate immediately. Evacuate immediately. Evacuate
That's my cue to
immediately.
leave. Literally.
Run for your life.
This is a very literal cue to fuck off from this ship.
I'm doing this strategy because you can return back to your base in this mission season, so I go and I flip to anti-air missiles.
Oh, here's the room I was talking about. Oh, and those guys are here. And so is the last parasite. Yeah, so there's the vent coverage. You can't actually. There's fire blocking your way anyways. But there's a couple space pirates that are, relatively good at blocking your way here. Less than this guy's and there's that vent cover that was insane. Check out parasites. Delicious. Delicious.
That's not how that works. What do I need?
Don't worry about it.
I might do this thing
And
where
there
I
goes
beat
another
the boss
vent
like
cap.
about 5 times. Just like the mission after beating him.
Ow. Those vent caps are indeed very expensive. Oh no! Parasites! Ow! Parasite goes. Actually surprisingly underwhelming, aside from how jarring, at first it looks really threatening, but it's actually as a kid though, that thing terrified me.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh, there we go.
Also, I may have gotten way too fucking close to the freaking world.
It's too focused on the fact that Ridley just showed up from the lab.
Maybe for ruining that moment where we should have stacked it.
I don't think you did. Malfunction, gravity malfunction, you get a malfunction, and you get a malfunction. Everybody gets a malfunction. I have no more of the things now.
We're returning the malfunction back to the proletariat. The bourgeoisie. It's not your malfunction.
It's our malfunction. These glorious communism malfunctions. They will be awarded from all of the working class. Sorry, we got another cutscene here.
I am far too distracted chatting with you, and I'm getting absolutely pummeled.
So yeah, I got a cutscene. Other dead space pirates floating around in the distance. Lots of them. Travel in space on his own. as is shown here. Tracking on enemy target has been lost. Ground-based recon required. Begin landing sequence. And this is our introduction to the beautiful planet of Talon 4. Saved. Right. So, I believe I have the ship scanned. Yes, I do. You just see, where am I for 93%? Okay, so there are going to be some things I need to scan, but not much. Alright. So this is Talon Overworld. Very pretty. And rainy. You guys still in the Discord chat, by the way?
I am.
Okay. But yeah, the cutscene's over, by the way. Oh no, it's
alright, I'm completely focused on the stay on fire.
That is fine. Dead. You are missing some cool stuff though, so maybe you should watch the stream afterward later, like some bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something slower paced than this. Don't you worry.
Okay.
Go jump back to Sims or something after this.
I actually basically just have to go this way. So I'll have to chat regularly when I have scans. Yes. Talon Overworld is a good change of scenery from the friggin' river. Right, now we're headed to Chozo Ruins, according to that hologram thingy that I scanned. I'm gonna check my stream and just see if, like, anyone's stopped by or anything. It doesn't look like it. Analytics and check if anyone's... No. Whatever, no big deal. Right. Now this looks like a desert area. Seismic activity. Hive totem. Seismic activity detected. Okay, so we got some Chozo lore here. I'm gonna be reading all the lore entries this time around. Chozo script translated. The history of the Chozo stretches back into ancient times, so far into the fog of the past that we know not where our ancestors came from. One thing is clear, however, the Chozo who colonized Talon 4 made a conscious choice to issue a civilization of advanced technology. We Chozo chose to live in harmony with nature, guided by the providence of the universe. We believe we will spend peaceful days here and plan to leave our words from time to time. This is our little showing of Chozo Ruins here.
Oh my gosh, I have been watching many of your streams because I have recognized the environment and...
Huh?
Goddamn. I've been watching way too many of your streams, I swear, because I've seen this multiple times now.
What, this room?
Well, not this room, but like the environment in Chozo Ruins.
Oh. Huh.
I think so.
So
no, because you showed me tons of stuff from your Let's Play.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Maybe, okay, so, I was also gonna say though...
Oh, have you gone and sent the stream to Tim yet, or no?
No, actually, I haven't.
You should.
Wow.
Is he on right now?
It probably will be on to watch, let's be honest here.
Like our #1 fan.
Yeah, really.
He's kinda, isn't he?
How dare
Okay,
you
so
do this to our
when I'm talking about like what I was talking about earlier about like exploring through your limitations, this would be a limitation here that you'd probably see, right? When you come in, because it's the first door you're really gonna go by. So blast shield blocking access. Like, I can't actually get in here. Alright, but eventually I will be able to get in here, and when I get an item that should break said blast shield, you're supposed to kind of think, oh, well there was one of these over here. You know? It's just kind of a fun thing that the game uses to try and encourage you to explore, and to explore in a certain order. Also, like, and again, it kind of relies on you kind of, you know, using your skills of observation and whatnot. Like, if you look up here, spot this. It says it cannot be reached from this room, but that is an engine. And then if you're looking, you might spot that. That's a missile expansion. I don't even have the missiles yet, so...
Watch your chat in-game. I've sent the thing to Tim. Also, I'd recommend trying to see if you can grab thumbnails.
I'm actually gonna...
videos as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause this real quick. I'm gonna probably try and get a thumbnail just that I can use for every stream for the first game.
Don't do that right now.
When I move on to the...
Right now,
No,
later.
I'll do it later. When I move on to the Prime 2, I'll have a different thumbnail and then, you know, go from there.
Totally.
But I'm gonna
Yeah, no, that makes
try
sense.
and get the chat open here so I can see it. 'Cause if anyone from the Metroid subreddit pops in as well and says hi, I'd like to be able to
Totally.
see that as well, because I did put it in their Discord. So yeah, I just ask them and stuff, and they say.
Yeah.
We'll see if that brings in any more viewers or not. Hopefully.
Real talk?
Because
Real
it'd be great to have just like Metroid fans come in here as well.
Oh, totally, and it'd be perfect for your channel too, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I thought that would be one of the best places to share this.
Yeah. Real talk, this is like the fight up, it's like the first time you ever actually have to deal with missiles that have fucking stealth.
Oh.
Like, it's never been done before in an Ace Combat game before. It's not.
These guys, I can't kill these guys yet either, but I can make them shut. Well, they're literally laser eyes. See? Anyways.
I saw multiple times that they are Lazar eyes.
Lazar eyes. Chozo lore? Chozo script translated. Many long years have passed since we Chozo first took root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is the belief that of many Chozo sages that the truths of the universe hide within the tumbling currents of time's flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently many Chozo have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. We take this growing ability as to be a sign of our burgeoning harmonization with the infinite. Perhaps finally the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. So they're literally able to see the future. Well, to an extent.
Future.
Look, it's me! And there's war wasps! No, I can't. There's a joke in, Dragon Ball Z Evolution.
I can see the future.
How do I teabag the person I just shot down? Oh wait, I'm in an airplane.
Yeah, that's one of the I think that's one of their fairly famous jokes, so whenever I hear anything about seeing the future, I think of that. I can see the future! Or whatever. I can't exactly remember how.
These papers.
Thank you for fetching these important papers. Make sure we didn't rob me of these important papers.
Fucking... That voice is so fun to do, honestly.
It's top tier, it's really...
Pico! This scoundrel spin off with my darling Pico!
I just like doing voices in general, but like it's... Like, that one is one of my favorites.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. These guys make light, but they also make annoying.
You say annoying or a noise?
Annoying.
Okay.
They make noises. This is the room that the hint system told me to go to. And there's that there.
He just said, "How dare you?" It clearly he means he wants to speak to my manager.
Who said how dare you?
The guy whose sister I shot down. He said, "How dare you?" He's
Tell him to direct all questions and concerns to the management department.
He's completely lost his shit, and he's kind of spamming the shoot missile at target button, firing about 6 at a time, which is easily enough to take me out in one burst. No biggie.
Or
Oh, by the way, they're all
boss
stealth
here.
missiles.
First mini boss, and now the entire room is filled with acid.
I have total faith in your
These guys
capability
been
to probably
scanned.
get
These guys been scanned. They have been scanned. Just make sure. You really don't want to come off on the platform. It was worse in the GameCube version because they had like a staircase-esque structure you had to hop up, like natural staircase. Entire thing. Honestly, this fight is like I find this fight's all about just using your radar. I tend to try and wait until they see more shoot. Damn it, because they're so difficult to hit. Not to mention I don't have anything to do. They're so fast. But honestly, this fight is like I feel like it's intended to show you, like to teach you effective using. Audio cues and music is like a half a second long. It's like
Oh, ready.
yeah, right when those things go like they can do that screech, they're prepping to attack you, and they do another screech right when they charge. So usually it's an audio cue.
Wait a minute. Take that, asshole. Oh, that's actually really clever. Too fast to track, and you gotta work off the radar. That's brilliant.
Yeah. GG.
Wait, that's it? That's the fight?
Well, there were 3 phases, but yeah, that's it. It's just you do that 3 times, and there's more wasps every time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now I got my missile launcher back. That's cool. And guess what opens these things that look a lot like my crosshair?
That's a launcher.
That's right. So yeah, it's kind of you're supposed to kind of think back to that that one missile door in the ruined the main plaza, I believe it's called. Yeah, main plaza, which is the gray one here. You're supposed to think, oh well, I can open that now.
Bold of you to assume that the people who play this game think.
Well, I think some of them do.
That's
and then,
good.
And then here's the thing. I can't
You
get
got the
through
stream
here.
chat open, right?
Yeah, I do. I can't get through here. I would need the morph ball, which I no longer have. So that's another like come back here when you got it kind of thing.
Come back here when you purchase the Get Good DLC.
Yeah, I gotta purchase the morph ball DLC. Ugh.
Oh god, if
Yikes.
EA owned Metroid.
Basically, yeah, morph ball DLC. All the areas that are only existing on morph ball are DLC exclusive.
That's just good. That's just good game design. I don't know what you're talking about.
You can destroy the Warlock's hives.
Molotov to the face.
Stress,
No, that would hurt.
stress
Yeah.
points present in brimstone wall. Concussive blast may shatter it. And
Uh,
that's a missile expansion. Ow!
I bought your precious season pass. Where are my new planes?
So
Oh,
yeah,
it's a valid-
I think it might be it's a valid response for getting hit with a Molotov. But you know, it's not quite as valid as Narg is when getting hit with an arrow.
You wanna know what's really valid? You wanna know the
Narg.
ultimate validity? Fog boggle. Fog boggle.
Fogbog.
Fog.
Hello, hi everyone. Welcome to John Madden Fogbog. Map stations. I get the Chills of Ruins map. I
can't-
love that.
I can't
John Madden
Fogboggle.
Fogbog.
Fog boggle's too good. It's too good.
John Madden. Hi everyone. Welcome to John Madden Fogbog.
It's like fucking top tier.
Yeah, I know that was. Oh my
Hi
god.
everyone, welcome to John Madden Fog Boggle. What's a fog boggle?
When you glitch the voice clips so much that they become illegible. Fogbog.
Hi everyone, welcome to John Madden Fog Boggle.
Like it's funny as well how that in that video the audio glitch appears to be based on like how much he mashes the start button during the stream. So it's like it's like if you mash it enough when he says football, it's football. Ow! Go away! Shoot fly! I will end you.
John Madden Fog Boggle. I love John Madden Fog Boggle.
Yeah. I also love how they had the for the Civ 5 mod how the lead was John Madden for mid-base alpha.
It's too perfect. Like
I know.
Like whoever made that was an absolute freaking genius.
Yeah, they have this special ability as Ayu.
Ayo,
Ayu. Yeah, that's like the thing that everyone would spam in mid-base alpha.
A-E-I-O-U.
Yeah, because the voices would say like Ayu. I still love that video so much where it's like that the John Madden theme song or whatever, and it's like John Madden. So good.
That one guy just said we're all prepared to find the farm. So you're talking about the farm that's constantly exploding in a huge screen-clearing blast,
Oh, I
right?
love that farm.
That's the
The
greatest
farm
farm.
that is constantly exploding in a huge screen-clearing blast. Oh man. You need to get that stuff uploaded, man. That's gotta be on YouTube. I love that. I love like how I was trying to do the voice acting for that, and I literally couldn't for a while because it was just I couldn't wrap my head around it.
The dialogue in the Seven
That's the
Sirens
greatest
is
shrine.
incredible.
Yeah, and
It's
Squid
some of
Baron
the-
is hilarious too.
Yeah.
I kind of didn't. I didn't even know who he was when I was watching. And I picked out that voice to use as well. So it just happened to work though.
He's some of the
Passageway to
freaking
Shrine.
great. Like it's some of the greatest dialogue I've ever seen in a game.
I know.
Honestly,
It's good stuff. Passageway
gameplay
to
wasn't
Shrine.
special,
You're
but the
supposed
dialogue more than made up for it.
to. Fair enough. So you're supposed to kind of like. I guess I could have scanned this hollow panel thingy before when I was here, but yeah, it would kind of tell you, oh well, this shrine is barred off by this. Right now, so I'm going to.
I can get in there now, so I'm gonna go.
There's a lot of scarabs. Which, yes, they are actually called scarabs, but... Well,
There's scarabs.
yeah, so my nickname for anything called a scarab is
Yep.
I need some more raid to shoot those things. Raid! Dead. Kills bugs dead. I love how that's actually the slogan. Kills bugs dead.
Nurse Nina, she heal you good.
She heal good.
Thank you, Nurse Nina.
Oh look, it's the morph. Oh, okay. I see how
You
it
don't
is.
get nice things.
No.
Hey, look, I got a morph.
Splash damage.
That would imply that you get nice
fight.
Fighting boss now or just more enemy boss? Okay.
Yeah, this thing's technically the actual boss. Nice try. He always does that right out of the cutscene. Plated beetle, well-armored, burrowing insect, vulnerable only in the rear half. I guess I'll read the scan data for build reveals. Oh. I thought that would take me right to the,
What?
Oh, actually, I do get the whole thing, looks like. Creatures fit cranial plating to repel frontal attacks. This gives it an advantage in combat, allowing it to make rounding attacks, only surfacing when it detects vibrations above, and then reverse itself so as to always face its rival, keeping its exposed abdomen protected. So this is how you dodge, push, and dash. Plus, I guess. You cannot do anything to it from the front. Okay, but I can. The audio cue is again on this.
It's all fun and games till the guy brings fucking burst pistols to the party. Then no one's laughing anymore.
So yeah, that's just how you fight this thing. You do that. And honestly, I could have ended this fight already if I used that same one. I'll reserve that for later fights. Because I know how to rapid missile. I could have the first time he attacked. You know what? I wonder if I can hit him with a missile like from above by dropping onto it and I don't know. I think maybe try to splat on it. I know for sure you can do it when you have this. There, he's dead anyways. Yummy. I know for sure you can do it when you have the space jump boots though, because you can jump over him basically. But I don't have that. That's nice. Now I can roll. And you move a little bit faster in the morph ball as well, so that's always handy.
Soul's enemy and blood will have yourself. Yeah.
Oh.
Because I need to do the chalice dungeons to,
Oh, I see.
like, the later parts. Because in this playthrough, I only did, like, the first slip. I hate how fast he is. It's so... No. No.
That, if you can hear that kind of, like, whirring kind of sound, can you hear that, Josh?
Wait. Yes.
It's a sound that basically tells you there's something, like an item nearby. And that's actually the one I'll show you over here, underneath me, making that sound right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But that's a good way to tell, you know, there's something nearby.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool little detail. So yeah, I needed the more forward.
Gotcha.
And then there's another one here. There's more Chozo lore there as well. Chozo script translated. Surges of negative energy brought by the meteor far exceed our expectation. We Chozo have yet to find a way to rid ourselves of the great poison. All we can do now is seal it away and wait for the day when a power to purify the poison appears. However, it is already impossible to collect all the pieces of the great poison as it has already spread, seeping into the planet and hardening. Ooh. I think that one's a little out of order. Like, there was at least one in between. But, yeah. Looks like bad things are happening. Lol. Lots of missile doors here.
They want you to use your missile.
Yeah. Hooray. Nope. My microphone cable got tangled a bit there. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Actually, should I go first anyways? Probably go this way first, so I gotta go up here. This can collect. If I go this way first. Path of corruption leads oh, there's more of them. Smack. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? Yeah. Nope. And then there's this guy. Stone Toad. Preys on creatures smaller than itself, vulnerable only from within. Great.
So you have to give more by it to kill it. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I'll sing this song.
pretty much, actually. You're not wrong, is the sad thing.
Wait, what?
You're not wrong. You're literally not wrong. I'll show you after this mini boss.
Sure.
Because I can't kill it yet.
Oh, those look like nests. That's gonna be fun.
Incinerator drone programmed for. Well, and this is a mechanoid, not a creature. Mechanoid well, it's a creature, but it's not living. Incinerator drone programmed for high temperature waste disposal. Device schematics indicate a high risk of malfunction when internal power holding damage. Unit has minimal combat programming that can defend itself if necessary. This drone's intense heat blast compensate for its lack of battle prowess. It's got a sensor on the top that like sometimes. And then it'll do that to the nest. Which pisses off the bugs. So these guys should have the sugar sticker. And during this mini boss fight, it's and of course, considering itself. So that's a missile scan. Also, the lock doors are missing. And then the wasp got died.
True
so
story.
Boom. Alright. That's honestly one of the least interesting bosses in the entire Prime trilogy, though. But
Oh yeah?
yeah, but whatever. It's technically a boss. So I got the morph ball bombs again.
What's up?
Also, I can grab a missile expansion while I'm in here. But so the reason that I can't kill the stone toads is because the morph ball bombs are how you kill them.
Oh, okay, so you literally have to get melmed and then...
Yeah. If you don't drop a bomb in a certain amount of time, they'll spit you out and you'll take damage. But if you have the more full bombs, you lay one right away, you'll see. After these guys. Ow, ow, ow. Dead. Well, if you can hear the bits and pieces of them falling too, it's like... And now I must make sure to scan the bomb slut. Okay,
Bomb slut.
Bomb slut. Because I'm immature and lame.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I really couldn't put it any better myself.
I'm not sure if it's good or bad that I admit it. Kind of both, maybe? Depending on the situation. So now I'm doing puzzle things.
Well, that was not the right rocket.
You're not the right rocket.
That was really rude. You need to
Sorry.
apologize.
I'm sorry, Jock.
I will need to speak to your manager, sir.
I want to speak to your manager.
Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Alright. That has been done. Oh, whoops, whatever. So now that I've got the energy core going again, these platforms are up here this way. There's not really much that I can do here, but there's one thing I can get if I go this way. And getting that is going to restore my health as well, because I'm down an energy tank. This room's called the furnace, so it's like they have like some sort of heating going on in here. It's very, very hot. And I got an energy tank in the furnace. Yay! I think they had some sort of geothermal heating system in this section of the ruins. It's kind of cool. They missed. Alright. I could honestly have taken the shortcut because I have more full bombs. I forgot about those guys. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna go the last one. Nope, denied. Yay, more missiles. So in this room, we got kind of a fun little puzzle towards the end of the room here.
I love puzzles. You know who doesn't like puzzles?
Oh, another puzzle bot! Oh, whoops. Yeah, and then me falling right as I said that was perfect too. I should have said that it dropped my input.
Oh yeah. Nothing I can do,
I pressed jump! Alright.
Get a t-shirt that says I press jump.
What? What is that? A t-shirt?
Yeah, fucking I press jump t-shirt.
I bet you that's a thing. He's got, like I
Probably.
said, he's got a larger detractor community than he has a fan base. Okay,
Yeah.
this large metal gate blocks the entrance to the area beyond. 4 runic symbols adorn its surface, matching symbols within this room must be scanned to gain access here. So there's the first one. Runic symbol has been activated. So, I pressed jump! No. So if you look at, here, the one on there... the one on there is glowing.
So yeah, there's this one thing here. I pressed jump! Darkside Phil, you need to move out of the house. I'm playing Metroid.
So,
I pressed jump, dude!
I pressed jump and dropped my input! So this one's glowing now, because I scanned it. So... honestly, I love this playthrough. The climate is hilarious. Just the sheer amount of bad. And, like, the whining and stuff. It's so funny. Okay, another runic symbol has been activated. So you see that one. He does pretty much say that, like, every time he, you know, walks off a platform, like I did.
But which button is the jump button, and which key is the any key?
Oh no, another computer. It says press any key. But which one's the any key?
We are currently making preparations to be disarmed. We will surrender. No, what you're currently doing is preparing a cruise missile which you're going to use to blow up the biggest city on the island. Let's be completely real here with what you're actually doing, you piece of shit.
Speaking of being disarmed, whenever I hear the term disarmed now, I think of the scene in Dragon Ball Z. This is where, like, Vegeta and his, like, you know, his henchman back when he was evil comes to Earth to invade. They fight one of the hero characters, and the henchman guy literally punches his arm off. And then Vegeta in the background is like, huh, he's been disarmed. It's just the worst. Yeah. And in Abridged, they did that. And then they just kind of had like crickets after he said that. And then the character, the henchman character, his name is Nappa. He's really popular in Abridged. Just in the background, it's like, I get it. And then Vegeta's like, shut up, Nappa. It's great. Alright. So now we scan this one. I always thought it was kind of cool how this one looks like a little hammer. Like you just kind of plink on the gate with the little hammer and it opens. I don't know. Just kind of a, I don't know. Yeah, no. So another chosen script. Disaster struck suddenly. We had a vague dark foreboding and it became truth. Okay, yeah, so this is the one in between here. A meteor appeared from nowhere, casting a dark shadow of debris over the land with the violence of its impact. Its destructive force spent, the fallen star burned itself out rapidly, and the incident should have faded into memory, but the meteor brought with it corruption. A great poison burst forth into the land, a strange energy that clawed at natural life with a ferocity that with a ferocity. That strange negative energy emitted from the meteor expanded to encompass Talon 4 in a night as a spider weaves a web.
Can we just take a moment to realize that in the game I'm doing, I just shot the freaking cannon that fired a nuclear missile, most likely, or a weapon of mass destruction, WMD, and shot the cannon lowered, and the thing still fired, and then someone's like, it fired, and then the other person's like, it's okay, the shell will miss the mark, and I'm just thinking to myself, but what about the thing it unintentionally hit now? We're not gonna factor.
Yeah, that thing is probably doomed.
You're still shooting a WMD. Let's be completely honest here. Something is going to get exploded.
The reason I went this way now is because the more pole bombs allow me to get in.
And if it happens to be another city, well, you're no better off.
Yeah. It's like I could always come back here later when I can get the one here that I can't get yet. But I like to just have the extra missiles for now. I go ham with my missiles. But the reason is, like, I used to have the too good to use syndrome with them. But now I'm like, I know I can handle myself without them, so I just go ham. Plus I have charge beams now, which more damage than missiles. Dead.
My attacks are hitting the entire ship.
Missiles have more splash damage, so that's always nice.
That's good.
Honestly, though, it's not the biggest deal in this game, because you don't really find clouds of, like, enemies that are actually a threat too often. That's one thing I would love to see in Hypermode, is, like, more mass like Space Pirate-esque enemies, and, like, more weapons that control. Have more of a focus on, like, the whole idea of, like, Samus is kind of a well, I'd say one-man army. Like, Samus is not a man, Samus is kind of have, you know, put some emphasis on that and bring that into the combat, because that's always been one of the interesting things about Samus' character, is Samus just gets shit done. And Samus literally has to go up against mobs of space pirates, like, in terms, like, lore-wise. But you don't really fight tons of them at a time in usually, but it'd be pretty cool if you did.
So that's cool. Okay, bye.
That's cool.
So no, that's cool. Goodbye.
Casually hitting submarine with burst missile. Person proceeds to say the rail cannon's been destroyed after the front of the ship took about 3 burst missiles and is still in one piece. Right, it's just the rail cannon that I destroyed. Okay. I think with these big freaking burst missiles that like cover twice the ship over, I destroyed a little bit more than just the rail cannon. But hey, what do I know?
So, cool thing here. If you go this way. Okay, so okay. If you go this way, intense heat readings detected beyond this door, and like you see my visor fogs up and everything. Got a warning.
Yeah.
Go in here, and there's fucking lava in here, right?
Right.
Literally just damage if I go in.
No.
So the cool thing is,
that's one way to tell the
Yeah.
player, hey, don't go this way.
yeah. So there's an elevator here to an area called Magmore Caverns that I could have already gone down there, but after a certain point in Magmore Caverns, there's lava, just like that room. So that keeps you out of Magmore Caverns. It's a very interesting thing. So you need something to deal with the heat. I mean, the lava will still be hazardous regardless. It's hazardous no matter what you have in this game, but there's something that'll help you with the heat. But I don't.
Ice cream?
Did you say ice cream?
Yeah, I did.
We're not talking about the heat of the summer's day.
I wanted to pull a mouth into a wait, is that a growlet?
Is that a growlet?
What? Yeah, that's a growlet. I can't get over that, that's too good.
I didn't think you'd find that funny, to be honest.
Hey, I'll take it. It's one of those things, like, the longer I look at it, the funnier it gets.
Well,
Wait,
do you
is
like
that a
how I
Growlithe?
actually
What?
edited a Growlithe in there?
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a Growlithe? What? Yeah, that's a Growlithe.
And I love how Malcolm just rolls with it. Like, once he realizes that we're just kind of making fun of him and getting messed up, he just doesn't care. He's like, I'll just roll with it.
Malcolm is like 100%
He's so chill.
100% what now?
100% I do not care.
I know. His give a fuck levels are so low with these sorts of things, and I love it. He's
That's
like
good.
he is the epitome of someone who is just like chill and just can roll with like the fun stuff. He just doesn't care. He's just cool with everything, pretty much. It's great.
Well, I think that's good.
Oh, it's very, very good. Yeah, no, Malcolm's great. I love it.
I'm so glad you introduced me to him.
Yeah, I know, and I'm very glad I introduced him to the group because he fits right in.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, though, like I've said before, he's very easy to get along with because of how like laid back he is, and how how many different things he enjoys doing and stuff. All right, destroy all the sandstone blocks. But yeah, that was pretty funny, and he's kind of just like he kind of just rolls with it to the point where he's like, oh yeah, you're using water gun on it because it's super effective, right? And I'm just like, yes, I'm squirting the Growlithe.
I'll be right back. Just gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay. Dead.
Alex.
What? Sorry, what's going on?
The bad guys are hitting me.
Bad guys.
There's gonna be like an aggressive antoine sound in them. Yeah, that's what it meant.
Yeah, rip headphone users, sorry.
God, there's so much space.
What console's the trilogy on anyway?
What was that?
What console's the trilogy on? Yeah.
So the first two Metroid Prime games were on the GameCube. The
Right.
third one was on the Wii, and then
Right.
the Metroid Prime trilogy was like a kind of a re-release collection thing for the Wii. So it's on the
Are
Wii.
you playing?
You can
Are you
play it
playing
on
on
the
the
Wii U
GameCube
as
or
well.
are you playing on the GameCube?
No,
or
I'm
you-
playing on a Wii U.
Okay.
Yeah. I got my like capture card hooked up to it and stuff.
Gotcha. Hopefully it comes to a Switch. I will probably pick it up.
I
when it comes
am
to the Switch.
so like I really want them to bring it to the Switch. I would get it for the Switch even though I already have it. Like, because I would love to play it on the Switch. So like, yeah, you can scan this thing here and it's like access to Magmor Caverns North granted. At least I don't know. So a lot of people will experience Magmor Caverns a little bit before they're supposed to, but you're kind of given that option to explore in these games, which I
Yeah.
So I could go down there and show you, but I figure I might as well not. I don't know. Just because I am gonna have to turn around if I do it. I want to try and actually get to Magmor Caverns the way I'm supposed to in this stream if I can.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually quite close to being able to actually go. I have to fight the game's first major boss first. Well, second, because the Parasite Queen is technically a major boss. It's just not very hard. Chozo script translated. The future is a vague thing, ever-changing and always in doubt. Even if we Chozo could gain the ability to foresee the future, it would be a hollow gift, for we could never hope to control what has yet to occur. The fountain is an example of this. The day may come when its water dries up and there's nothing we could do to stop such a tragedy. But we do know this. Unlike the uncertain flow of water, the power of our will is strong and enduring. The will of the Chozo will never run dry. The sad thing about that is the Chozo are extinct, so...
Yeah.
But you know what? They left the legacy behind, I guess, so... I guess you could leave it up for debate whether or not that last statement is true or not. What was that? What was that, Dave?
Agreed.
What did you say?
Jock, did you hear what I said?
Just making sure you're not a master debater. It's funnier than it had any right to be.
Yeah. That joke's been around for a long time, though. Dots. Missile expansion. Okay, so...
You got one. And it ain't me.
Oh, cool. Might be me.
No, Tim.
Tim would have said hi in the chat, I think, if it were him. Yeah, so this is that energy tank that you can't reach from the room that it's in. So now I got it, and then I jumped down here in the wall.
Dad.
So yeah, now I'm going to fight the first major boss, second major boss of the game. First, it'd be easy to mistake it first, again, because Parasite King is kind of in that level. I'm just gonna more ball through here. I'm too lazy to fight this stuff, obviously.
But I'll be right back. I'm just gonna mute myself. There's a video I need to watch.
Okay, how long
Another
is video?
Like 3 minutes. It's an epic rap battle. The
Oh.
new one that came out, Trump versus Biden. So I'm gonna go and watch that.
Oh yeah, I had that in my.
I didn't even go to sleep. I'm gonna take a look at it. I'll be back.
I'm selling acid. That guy is dead. What?
I'm just complaining about where the hell the next portion of this Chalice dungeon is. Yeah, it's like a big annoying ass area that's like such a pain in the ass to navigate. It's like a giant courtyard with around it, and then you figure out where the heck is the next area to the boss fight.
Oh.
It's annoying. It's our Josh's fault.
This runic symbol has been activated. And then there's another runic symbol here, which has now been activated. Go this way, or yeah. I'm just gonna like forward. Yeah, goodbye. Dead. Right, so now I gotta go here, bomb this, and this. So, this one's easy to miss. It's hiding in plain sight, so that's one more. One more runic symbol I have to get. Oh, yep, there we go. Ow! May or may not have been overkill. Dead. Oh, whoa, I almost fell off there. Okay. So there's one more runic symbol. This is the gate that I gotta open. And the last runic symbol is literally right here. So, ta-da! Lake gate will now open. This is kind of a cool room, honestly. You gotta climb around the structure that's built around the tree and the tree itself. And then bomb this. Oh, I didn't do it right. Now I did. There we go. And yeah, you go in here.
Oh, there we go.
All the plants. So many I want to wait for Joff before I start this fight.
Sometimes that mean.
That's mean.
It is mean. I'm going to declare them racist. Yep. Can't
They
do
did a
anything
bad.
about it. They did do a bad. The area I'm in, Alex, is like meant for like, you know, your first playthrough of the game instead of like New Game Plus.
Okay.
But I'm in New Game Plus, so that means like I'm like over level 100 right now, and I'm just like killing everything in one shot. In like what's usually a really hard portion of this game.
Get wrecked.
Yeah. Plus, I usually hate these dungeons, but I think I've learned to hate this dungeon because like it's just so much damn work. If you're at the right level to do it.
Okay.
So like, if you're just overpowered like me, you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Okay.
Because like the bosses are 4 or 5 hits.
Wow.
It's pretty funny. It's great. It's really great. Especially since I built such a hatred for this part of the game.
So, like, you can go back to that and do that part of the game over again and fight the bosses over again?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so basically you're going back to an area that gave you trouble before and steamrolling it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
Actually,
why you'd want to do that.
Actually, I've never been back. I've never been to this area specifically because, like, I just didn't like doing the Chalice dungeons in Bloodborne. It's just kind of like really extra content you don't have to do, but like
Oh, I see.
the more dedicated players will do it, and also like there's some really good gems in for it, like blood gems.
Gem.
Yeah, just like boost your damage. I don't actually need it right now, but I'm just kind of exploring out of curiosity, since I'm like a
Okay.
freaking tank.
I'm gonna have to
great.
start this fight without Joff at this rate. I don't want to wait too long.
Wow, Joff.
Yeah, Joff. This is Joff's fault. He'd better hurry up.
Stupid slow survivors from Survivor Stan.
Sloth Viper.
Sloth Viper.
This is from Survivoristan.
Ow. I just opened a door and came into a face full of just a lot of mean enemies.
Hey, I'm in
That's
bed
wonderful.
now.
Alright, see you, Andrew.
Bye.
Is it really wonderful?
Uh,
Is it really?
Is he waiting for something?
Oh, it's
Yeah, he's
Joff.
waiting for
Yeah, I'm waiting for you. I'm about to fight a boss. I just wanted to wait for you. Okay, so yeah, I was seeing lots of plant-based enemies. Flyers. Then there were the vines that come out of the wall. And then there's this guy.
Hello? Oh, that's kind of big. Oh, okay, that's...
This game's got such an odd design. It looks like it's based on so many different things at once. Like it's like kind of like centipede-like body, with mantis claws, and then its face. It's got like a canine-like skin. It's a frog. It's a frog body, yes. Yeah, at some point, maybe right now, we'll see. I'll try and get a close-up of his skull. Yeah, I'll do it later. Just literally right in front of me.
I was like, wait, what?
Honestly.
Kind of went down pretty.
Next time. With creepy now. Probably gonna have to.
The things that I thought were the eyes were not the eyes. Okay.
Yeah, the red things at the top.
Yeah.
I used to think those are his eyes.
It's like, no.
Now you see where his eyes are.
Yeah.
It's like easily 3 times more creepy. His face is like. Timber. Thug.
Hi everyone, welcome to Cold Mountain
This guy's amazing.
Hi everyone, welcome to John Madden.
So basically every phase of the story there's an extra solar panel. There's currently 3 of them. Never enabled launch. That's great. Haha!
Welcome to John Madden.
John Madden.
Love me some John Madden.
It's getting close. Here we go. Got him.
Take that, you fog boggle.
Take that, you fog boggle jaw 2020.
I'm putting that under the best ones of 2020.
What was that one that... Oh, yeah.
What did you say again?
It looks like a squictopus forcefully merged
yeah.
with... ... gay. So dumb.
I still love your reactions to the
Very
freaking beta kid. I love your reaction to the beta chaos. Like, okay, and this is the boss.
That was
Wait,
legitimately confusing to me for a
wait.
moment.
So you just roll through there, punch the thing, and then you just that's the
dead.
fight. Yeah. So all you had to do was just roll in there and punch it. Yep. And that was it. Yep. All I had to do was break the shield on that one, break the shield on that one, and then roll in here and punch the thing. Just freaking frauds.exe has encountered a problem. It
There was
needs to
so much
close.
lol what going on.
And then you're just like, I see why the developers regret making this boss now.
So yeah, dangerous areas of heat are now accessible.
This makes Andrew's boss fights look clever.
Yeah, that's what I said. And this is also like it's supposed to tell you, oh, the water's safe now too. Because the reason that that water was like acid was because of that boss that I just fought. Flagra.
What did you say? It looks like a squictopus mixed with
Well, watch the video. Just
gay.
something like that. I think I said it was like
Can I-
forcefully mixed with it or something, as if like it was a mutation or whatever,
Question.
or some sort of yeah.
It's tradition to go through all the best quotes of each year.
That is true.
Do I do it on stream?
No.
Can I go through your 2020 quotes?
Why don't we go through the quotes like once I'm done? Because I'm probably only going to be going for another like 10 minutes.
The only one that matters is, oh look, it's an eyeball.
So this thing, I don't know why they put this here, unless it's just to tell you, oh yeah, you may be able to go in the water, but you still have limits. Because I literally can't kill this thing with anything I have. Yeah.
It is some great things that what the fuck were we saying? What the fuck was going on?
Some of them are better without context. Okay, more Chozo lore. Chozo script translated. The cries of this dying land echo in our ears as we Chozo watch the great poison seep even further into the living pulse of the planet. The dark energy sinks into the trees and waters, devouring all life. Peaceful beasts die by the thousands. Some creatures survive, but their forms grow as twisted and evil as the forest that fell from the sky. Many of these mutated monstrosities remain small enough to do little harm, but others grow enormous and threaten our very existence. One such beast defiles our sacred fountain. Ooh, I wonder what that's talking about. Disgorging poison from its foul form, replacing pure flowing water with cascades of creeping death. Even in the face of such horror, we Chozo do not turn in fear. We are all that stands in the way of the great poison, and it is our duty to contain it. So that's talking about the boss that I literally killed, actually. It's saying that it's a mutant plant from this great poison that we're talking about. Which is... You find out what it is later. Like, the entire Metroid Prime trilogy is based around this great poison.
Eyeballs?
Yeah, it's totally eyeball. No. Okay, so this is Magmore Caverns. This is the entrance section.
A Growlithe? Yeah, a Growlithe.
There's already lava down there, kind of.
That's moving.
This is a save station here, so I'm gonna use that real quick. And then there'll be another save station in the next... Magmore Caverns is kind of an odd area. It's like it's not like really a major area so much as it is like, you know, you kind of do bits and pieces of it at a time. Like, I'm not going to be in Magmore Caverns for very long. Ow. I'm basically using Magmore Caverns to get to another area, actually. Dead. This is the room, this room here, he'd be barred off by the intensity in this room.
Okay.
Yeah. So you wouldn't be able to go really any further than this.
No. It's like someone took an octopus and a squicktopus and like merged it with gay. direct quote from you now.
That is amazing.
Just like the sheer level of confusion.
Yeah, that was a spawn in my strange mind. Oh yeah, also these are Magmors. Morphology Magmor, fire-breathing serpent that dwells in lava. Magmors prefer extreme heat zones and are susceptible to frigid attack forms. Sightless, they navigate lava currents using their sonar receptors, which are those eye-like things on them. Magmors have a keen sense of smell, enabling them to pinpoint targets with startling accuracy. And they breathe fire. These guys are one of the most annoying enemies in the game. Puffer, unstable, gas-filled organism will rupture on contact. They basically
just virus.
They basically just explode and leave like this gas cloud that damages you per second if you're in it. And it's like, it lasts a long time, it's really annoying. Puffers fill their bodies with lethal methane-breathing gas and float about in search of food. If ruptured, the gas within the puffers violently released. Despite their fragile bodies, puffers are aggressive hunters. The gas cloud that releases upon death is often fatal to the creature that brings them down to life. jump. No.
Alright, Dark Side Phil, we get it.
Well, these guys are the biggest assholes ever. Triclops, hard-shelled creature. I showed you these guys in my Let's Play, right? Surely I did. Because of what happened the first time I like had a major encounter with one of these things in my Let's Play, I had to like run and go with it. Hard-shelled creatures with powerful jaws, Triclops, hunter-gatherer, include small creatures and bits of food stuff that deposits them elsewhere for later consumption. Hard tripartite mandibles it uses to move earth and rock are quite strong and difficult to see. So I'll just show you what they do before I kill them mercilessly. So look, they do this. And they make like a hawk platoon sound when they throw you as well. Like look, if I go to this one, I think he'll take me all the way back. Yeah. And then in other rooms, yeah, and then in other rooms they'll throw you into the lava.
That's not nice.
Yeah, that was the that was where that running came from. Was that I like fell in the lava and I hopped out in morphball form, like using this, this. And then I hopped right in front of a Triclops that grabbed me and chunked me into the lava.
Oh my god.
And then I came back later in the game with a power bomb, which is like a like it's like a morphball bomb, but it's like a nuke. And I came back with a power bomb, like blew him the fuck up. It's like I had to.
It's Poch Peck.
I had to. So this room here is called the Triclops pit. So there's lots of them. This room has like a more complex maze, like the last one. Like it's bigger and more complex. Now, but I think they actually will take you all the way. Oh, ultra energy from that. They will, I think, take you pretty much all the way out of the maze if they catch you. So I'm probably not gonna let these ones catch me because they can go fuck themselves. These ones are mean. I mean, they're all mean, but like.
These are extra meat.
Yeah, it's gonna waste an awful lot of time if I get caught by whatever. Dead. But I love how you can just leave the morph bomb. I love how you can just leave the morph ball bomb and it'll just pick it up like, okay, look, a thing to grab, and then it blows up and kills them. So, fucking kleptomaniacs. Okay.
Royalty report wins up. $11. What you do is $129. John Madden Fog Bomb. $162. John Madden Fog Bomb. Oh yeah, don't forget that freaking Felicity made John Madden Fog Bomb. It's not
That's
football,
right. You were like, what should I call the game? I'm like, John Madden Fog Bomb.
I think you said John Madden Football, and then I said, what do I call John Madden Fog Bomb?
Because, hi everyone, welcome to John Madden Fog Bomb.
Damn, you can't play the games you created.
You can't play John Madden Fog Boggle?
No, it won't let me play John Madden Fog Boggle.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh yeah, this room can
I
be
agree.
kind of nerve-wracking, by the way. Like, you come in here to go and get the missile expansion over there, and you have to walk on this.
It's fine.
See?
What's the worst that can happen?
Oh, an LK jet break, and then you're stuck in the lava forever.
Dead.
Yeah,
I am welcome to John Madden's Fog Boggle.
John Madden Fog. Hi everyone, welcome to John Madden. I love that. like this, like product pitch out and say, John Madden. It's the
John Madden. Fog Boggle.
Okay, so now I want to go back this way. That whole maze is actually just to get that missile expansion. Like, if I want to go past this room, I actually have to platform instead of flying. Which is it's okay, honestly. Puffer here. Get out of here.
You are never
Another one.
You are never too old to go on a swing.
this structure though was built by space pirates. This is not a chosen structure.
Just because I'm level 4, someone wanted to play this thing.
Level 4 is good. You should definitely check this game out again. Yeah, the easiest way you can tell that this is Space Pirate stuff is the way it's built. Like, it's built like crudely fashioned out of metal and stuff. And those auto defense turrets are Space Pirate turrets as well. There's no chosen turrets. Not on this planet. And they have little letters in the shot there too, which is kind of interesting. Dies. Yeah, you got some
Space pirates in the
terminals and shit
structure?
going on. Not right now. There's actually none here right now. This area is partially abandoned. This is what this is like they have a geothermal power generator. It's not actually in here, but this monitor station is to monitor the geothermal core that they have elsewhere, which you can't get to that room yet. But there's no actual space pirates here, and it's because they moved on elsewhere. Immersion pistons are leaching power. Well, no, they found a better power source.
No.
Or
God
basically
damn it,
things
Henry,
closer to
fuck
their
off!
base.
You are dead. No, you. Ow!
Immersion pistons are leaching. Immersion pistons are leaching power from the magnet as planned. Geothermal power source is promising. Recommend energy command deactivate central dynamo and switch to geothermal power at once. Oh, okay. So maybe they're in the process of moving back here. Because that central dynamo they mentioned is elsewhere on the planet.
Seriously, who moved Central Dynamo? It was me! Yes, I didn't like this. Kicks up Central Dynamo and walks off.
Whoop-de-doo. That's a joke, lads. Central dynamo appears back where it was. Everyone laughs. Geothermal power routing to the station is complete. Unstable magma flow is a concern. Remove tower from geothermal grid if fluctuations exceed safety rules. What does this one say? Local crystal formations possess low phazon residue. They do have high value to the monks of Trondheim, however. Recommend processing a crystal for that market once phazon operation ceases. Phazon is very important.
Okay.
That'll be a thing later. Actually, it's already been a thing, but it's been hinted at. Let's put it that way. Report any signs of magma predator activity to security central events. Get out of my way, Pupper! Out of my way, Meta Knight! Alright. So, this is always fun. So in this version of the game, you can kind of just do this, right? Yeah, get up here. But in the original version, you have to bomb jump, right? And this gets damaged if you do that. And if you leave another bomb, it gets boomed up, and there's lava below it.
So then you're dead.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, let me just try and do the actual one. There. Yeah, so that's what happens. And then you got another one of them. I'm actually not gonna. But, so you got that, and then you gotta get the third one to get an energy tank. Just because I don't want to have to do that since I'm nearing the end of my stream here. I'm doing the rest of it that way, though.
Fog.
Dead. Fog. Now we're gonna get another drastic change of scenery. Vendrana Drifts. That's where we're going now. So yeah, like I said, you aren't in magma caverns for very long. Basically using magma caverns to get to Vendrana Drifts right now.
So is it just like a transitionary area, essentially?
Sorta, but not really. Like there's more of magma caverns.
Okay. Oh, we just went from fire to ice.
Yep. Ice structure blocks the hull, concussive blast repeater. Away.
Rocket!
Well, I think the missiles work too. Yep, they do. So this is
I think
probably the most popular room and most popular soundtrack in the entire game. So the scenery in this room is pretty good. You got the ruins on the side too.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah. How much longer are you gonna stay up?
Not past like 1.
What time is it now?
12:45.
Ah, so I shouldn't do the next part then. I should call it quits here when I get to the save station. Because
Yeah.
there's kind of a not that interesting backtracking part that you got to do. You get a really good item out of it, but you basically have to do something here in Fendrana Drifts, go all the way back to where your ship is, do something there, and then come all the way back here. So it's kind of a bit of a pain, but it's not really the end of the world. Either way, I'll do that next episode. Not really going to be my favorite part to start the stream on, but who cares? Alright, so that's Fendrana Drifts. Save station here. There's some Space Pirate terminals on the wall, interestingly enough. So they have a presence here as well. Actually, I'll read these first before I end the stream. New personnel must report to the South Research Facility. Failure to report will be penalized by a 30% ration cut and extra duty. RIP. That's harsh. At least it's not at least it's not death. That's their penalty for a lot of things. Western Temple is in Phase 2 lockdown. All projects are postponed. Under no circumstances are personnel to attempt access. All ballistic support personnel report to Research Lab Hydra. Lockdown containment plan 3A in effect until further notice. Anyways, though.
This Space Pirate shit?
Yeah, those are Space Pirate terminals. You just have, like, Space Pirate data feeds on them, basically, or whatever. Okay, so that was, like, a 2-hour stream, but I managed to get, like, an entire quarter of the game done. So, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, to anyone who watched the stream and stuff, or anyone who watches later, I'm going to be running through the rest of the Prime trilogy, like Prime 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to be doing Hypermode on all 3 of them, trying to go for 100% on all 3 of them. I've 100%ed them all on Hypermode before, so it's not something that I can't do, but it's going to be, it's going to be more challenging than just doing it normally. And yeah, of course, Prime 2 is obviously going to give me the biggest run, so to speak. Prime 1 and 3 are usually pretty safe for me. I don't usually run into any issues. But yeah, so anyone who, sees the channel or anything, or the stream, or watches or whatever, yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Dead.
Okay, bye.